Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a weapon mod that we gotta go get here. There's a quest, Gold Fever. We gotta pick up the legendary Martini Henry. The Martini Henry is a single shot rifle. You get a single shot, you reload a shot, you shoot it again. It's a very powerful, like, elephant hunting gun, right? Like just enormous fucking bullet, big shot damage. The main reason I know this gun is it was a sniper rifle, like the max level sniper rifle you got in Battlefield 1, I think, like so World War 1 level gun, right? So like just absolutely like, because in that game you got like the best gun by like maxing out like the class rank or something like that, and the Martini Henry was that gun. Obviously we have to go get it. Once you've downloaded the mod for yourselves, there'll be a quest that shows up. We got to go apparently to somewhere in here. I'm trying to figure out where this is at. It's at the Bridgeway Trust Bank. Okay, so I'll see you guys there in just a little bit. Okay, I'm here at Backstreet Apparel. That's where I fast traveled into at. That was my nearest fast travel point. That probably will be your nearest fast travel point as well. I figure I'll take you from here and we'll just kind of go along on the quest together. We'll see what we got going on here. It's the Bridgeway Trust Bank. So let's open it up. The bank, I mean, obviously, you know, would store something valuable like that. There's a protector on here. They're totally chilling. Just police protection. As long as we don't cause no shit, we should be okay. See if we can just get right back in here. Obviously, it's in a safe, but that shit just opens. At least for me, it does. Maybe you need a terminal or something. Like, I imagine you normally do, but maybe this mod makes it so it unlocks automatically. That'd be kind of nice. But I assume you need master level thing, and then we just get the gun. The Queen's Gambit, which is a chance to stagger on hit. Obviously, it's gold, fancy. By default, shoots the 50 cal ammunition. Obviously, I don't know if it does in real life. I'm gonna look it up right now on screen. Some stats here. Obviously, the damage is absolutely massive. Like I said, talking about an absolutely massive gun, right? Like 784 damage is crazy. It's a breech loading single shot rifle with a lever action that was used in the British Army. It was an experimental gun, though. No one actually used it that much, as far as my understanding is. I'm trying to figure out what kind of ammunition it used, though. Can you tell me that? Wikipedia or something? No. And I'm sure you guys can look up for yourself. It's a .577 Martini Henry like special cartridge. Like, it's just a massive fucking bullet. But obviously for game purposes, it uses the 50 cal. We got special receivers and all that stuff on here. We completed that quest. It also makes a unique quest completion sound because it's a British gun. I imagine it makes British noises. It's making like a... We got the Queen's Gambit here. We'll pull that out, though. Queen's Gambit. It's obviously a very nice-looking gun. The texture quality here is extreme. One thing you do want to mention about that is that the mod is extremely large in file size. It's about 200 megabytes. Not quite, but almost. Which makes it extremely heavy. Obviously, you got a custom reload there. So it says check the safe. Look inside the safe for more weapon mods. Okay, so let's do that. We have to... Yeah, you have to have master lockpicking, essentially, to get in the safe. So just know that. You can get the gun by default here. I hate fucking master lockpicking. I have a mod that lets me shoot through locks, but it's not going to let me shoot through this master lock, maybe, because it's modded or something.
Yes.
But, so we can take all those. Those are mods for the weapon. So, bobby pin box. I guess they gave you bobby pins. I mean, obviously the candles are just floating on nothing. It's kind of a little bit weird. And that's causing some issues. It's like the walls here, but it's not actually here. You know, it's not perfect by any means. Obviously, we got the gold that would normally be in here and stuff, and all the safes that would normally be in here. That wall is having some issues. Let's just worry about the gun for right now, though, obviously. Let's go just right back out. I mean, there should be enough combat to find some basic stuff to do just as a baseline level with the gun. Obviously, downtown, there's a lot of shit. So let's see if we can find some stuff to just absolutely blow away with our default Martini Henry, and then we'll take it to a weapon workbench and see what we can do from there. Obviously, I got dog me. Dog me, let me know if you see anything, bud. I hear some shooting in the distance. It's about whether I can get to it or not. Downtown in this clusterfuck of buildings, right? I hear shooting. I have, obviously, heavy reverb on, right? Like, I want to see... I can't even get up here. I have to, like, go up and around. Okay, let's go. I'm going. Where to find the combat? I have to go through this nasty slush. Okay. I don't know what somebody is shooting right now. I have too many modded weapons on my game, and... Somebody is shooting some nasty shit that's like clearly modded because I've never heard that sound before. And they probably don't even know what the gun is, right? So let's see if we can get around to it, right? I just want to really just find anything. Like back up this road? Sounds like it. I always get lost in downtown. You guys let me know. Do you get lost in downtown? So there's obviously some shooting going on here. There's soup mutant. Oh, it's a soup mutant fight. So obviously, see here, accuracy is quite good. I mean, like, good enough. And obviously, we're going to one-shot everything. It's a nice little iron sight, to be fair. I forgot that I had not done this super mutant fight yet. I have to reload it. I had to actually hit the reload button. The sound is okay, but like it feels like almost muffled. Like it's trying to be loud, but also it's not nearly loud enough. Did we get everybody? Did y'all get the last man? No, there's definitely one still here. Doesn't that sound weird? It sounds a little weird. That reload does look quite nice, loading it in like the top hatch kind of like looking device there that you got going on. It's a weird sound. Like it's not, it's like attempting to be loud, but it's not loud. Does that make sense? Like it sounds like it's supposed to be loud, but then it doesn't like bring enough volume out. I don't know how to describe it. That's kind of weird. Let's go take it to the weapon workbench. I'll see you guys when we get there, and I'll mess around with the weapon. Alright everybody, we are here at my workshop. We're going to mess around with the weapon. We'll see what we got here in terms of receivers and stuff. So the Queen's Gambit receiver is probably the best one, to be fair. To craft this thing, you would need the Fortune Finder perk as it is anyway. And there's all these other receivers. Obviously, if you found one of these weapons out in the wild, you could put, you know, would have one of these on by default, and then different requirements, like Rifleman, obviously, to get that thing up. And obviously, this is the best barrel, too, but you can do all these things that would be, you know, still fairly good. The best stock, right? You got Damascus stock. You can still put all these things on there, but they are all worse. The Queen stuff is the best stuff. So this currently has no sights, right? Which is, you know, not good. So you obviously want to put some sights on it. And then obviously, if you get the Mr. Sandman perk, you can suppress the weapon, which is pretty nuts. I don't have the Mr. Sandman perk, but you know, just know that is a requirement. You can make it a longer barrel with sniper perk, and you can make it shush. I guess this is a different silencer. I already have this, though I could put this on there, right? Because that was one of the mods in the thing, right? So that one I have to make. Anti-aircraft sights, canted iron sights. Let's put the iron sights on there. Let's go through the scopes on this. I wish the weapon didn't sound so weird. Like, obviously you can reload it. That reload is fine, and it's a good-looking reload. That's iron sights, apparently. And like I said, you only get a single shot, but it's, you know, your single 700 damage shot is going to be enough. I promise, to kill everything. I mean, on a headshot, it's double damage, right? You can see that that's even more, right? But on a body shot, 700 damage. Like, obviously, and you can crit. Obviously, VATS crits will count and apply still, too. So you can crit here on a headshot, doing massive amounts of damage in a single bullet, right? Just absolutely asinine. 2,600 something. I don't know what's happening to my damage measuring target. And this is currently suppressed, too, right? That's silent. You can sneak around, picking people off. Obviously, you're going to get in some trouble if you get, you know, surrounded by ghouls or whatever. But I don't recommend this weapon for dealing with that kind of situation. This is like a long-range sniper type weapon. So, we have canted iron sights now, so we'll see what that looks like. So, like, they're a little... Like, you're still aiming... I don't know why that exists. So, to be fair, like, the canted iron sights are like, if you wanted to aim to the side here, but that's not where the gun aims. The gun aims at the top sight still, so I don't know why you can't... them. Is that, like, how you describe that verb? Like, you canted? I don't know. Anti-aircraft sights. Let's take a look at this. Like, maybe this is actually something that functions, right? No. Not... I mean, yes, but, like, no. That's not good. I don't like that at all. Maybe it's because I have a field of view mod on. And my field of view is getting all jank and weird with it. But that is not good by its default value. I'll tell you what. At least for me, anyway, right? So let's take a look. Long scope, though. That's maybe really the way you'd want to go with it anyway, right? You'd want to snipe with a weapon. And obviously give you the most VATS accuracy. Obviously 95s all around there. Except for that is not... That's not... The gun's upside down in the scope. Okay. That's kind of messy. I mean, it doesn't... I mean, I have to reload. Never mind. I was like, why didn't it shoot? So it can shoot like this, but I think it's because I have a field of view mod on. I think it is. I'm messing with it. I'm going to quickly disable my field of view mod. I'm going to try to see if I can fix it. If that's the issue or not, because I just want to be sure, because that's not good. That's not right. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, I disabled my field of view mod, thinking that might be the issue. That no, the scope is just absolutely broken as shit. I'm not sure, like, if it's with this particular variant or not, or like what exactly the deal is. But essentially, you can use iron sights. That's what you get out of this gun. With the 74 accuracy, it's not going to be extremely good in VATS. It's going to have a good range, right? I'm just trying to figure out, like, is this because... I'm not sure why it's so broken. It's unfortunate because there's a lot of things I like about this gun. I like the concept of the gun. Obviously, just a big single-shot weapon that hits extremely hard, right? You reload, You hit something else, it dies. Like, that's kind of how that goes. It's a great gun and concept. I even like the special Queen's Gambit variant that's got all the gold colors on there. Obviously, you can customize it to do a lot of other things and stuff. And obviously, the texture quality here is amazing. The animation looks nice enough, I think. But it's just with broken scopes and broken other things, it's not. I'm gonna make it factory. Okay. I'm just gonna mess around with this a little bit. So like, no muzzle, just keep, like, this is the base level gun. Obviously, you know, it's less powerful this way. It does look nice still. I think it actually looks better. I'm not a big fan of putting gold fucking on your guns and shit, but obviously it's cool that there's a variant in there and that you could just get it off rip as a way to guarantee you get the gun. See, that sounds better too. Like, I mean, like a little bit, I think. Obviously it's loud now, but like it's still, ugh. So I'm struggling with it a little bit because, like, obviously the Shush Gambit is like the special gold suppressor. It's gold too, right? Yeah, it's gold to match the gold variant. I can't craft the other suppressor right now. But like, it's almost better suppressed because it's like I said, it's trying to sound loud, but isn't. At least suppressed just sounds like a suppressed gun, right? So we're going to take it out, factory settings, iron sights. Even still, this gun is pretty good and like cool, and like it does that unique role of just being like a hard, extremely hard hitting single shot weapon. But it's so tough for me to recommend with so many broken things and taking up such a large foul space. Obviously, you got to take a good look at that and inspect there. I'm going to still test it out in some combat, though. And I will see you guys when we get there just to see how effective it is there. Alright, everybody. I'm pulling up here on my Zombies Arena arcade mode. I wanted to mention, too, I shot the weapon off a little bit more to mess around with it some more. It seems like the reload sounds are a little off. Obviously, I've made the weapon loud, but that just sounds weird. Maybe it's no, like there's like definitely. I mean, maybe that's the lever at the end that's supposed to be the noise. It just sounds kind of weird, right? But obviously we're gonna go test it out in some combat. Dogmeat's coming with us because I've not dismissed him because he's such a good boy. How could you say no to him hanging out with me? He's just my friend because he's a real good boy. So let's spawn in something. I don't really want to spawn in ghouls. Let's spawn in some raiders, I guess. Just whatever. Just let's get a good test on the weapon. Obviously, it's not suppressed. It's also an interior here, so it's going to be very loud when I shoot it. I'm not really intending to sneak and snipe. I'm intending to actually kind of get caught into a rough scenario for the weapon to show off that as much as it has its advantages of doing a lot of damage per shot, you get stuck with it, you're going to be in a bad spot. Now, obviously, that raider's a little unperceptive. And obviously, with the sneak attack on there, you're doing double damage, right? Or more if you have the ninja perk, right? I believe it's the ninja perk that does that. I'm surprised no one's noticing me. And yeah, I've had plenty of time to reload, right? Because I've just been taking single targets down. I guess that shows a good example of that. But there's multiple targets here, so that other one should know I'm here, right? I'm hiding behind cover. I'm just too sneaky anyway. That's another one down. Like, you could, that's what you would do. You take cover here. You actually use the first-person lead mechanics. You actually have to manually hit reload too, which I think is like a somewhat of an annoyance for me anyway. But as you see here, if you're taking good cover and you're taking good clean shots, you would kill everybody just like that. I mean, it worked, right? Just gonna pick some of this stuff up here real quick. You can always use more ammunition and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's a good gun. It is a good gun. It functions well enough anyway, right? I would say it looks quite nice. The texture quality is amazing. They did say they're gonna come up with a version that has reduced texture quality in order to allow for a smaller file size, because like I said earlier, it is quite large. And I mean, it's still, with the iron sights, even quite easy to hit. It'd just be cool if you had the long range scope for those certain situations where relevant. I mean, I just hip fired it too. I did not mean to search the safe. I have to, that's the manual reloading part, right, though? Is that it doesn't reload itself after a shot. Thank you, Doggy. See, I've shot. And even if I hit right trigger like to shoot again, it doesn't start reloading automatically. I have to hit the X button to reload. So, like, it's something you have to actually think about, which is kind of a cool feature. I don't think it's super nice, but at the same time, if it's intentional, I could understand how it's kind of a cool feature because it makes you actually have to, like, the trade-off for using this extremely powerful gun is that you have to think about it a lot while you're using it. There should be another one in there, Dogmeat. You want to hold him for a second for me, bud? There you go. Easy shots. Obviously, Dogmeat's a great companion for this particular gun and this scenario. Dogmeat, is there anybody else in here? There's got to be, right? I didn't hear no bell. Where are they at then? I killed somebody in here, so you'd think that if they were in here, they would know. Hello? Zombies are in an arcade. What are we breaking? You know, just no. That's never mind. We skipped the whole thing. I mean, I think you guys get the idea, right? It's an extremely powerful single-shot weapon. This is not even the most powerful variant of it, like the Queen's Gambit or whatever, right? But it is still quite effective, and if you can be smart about your shots, you could pick single targets off, take cover. Pick a single target off, take cover, right? That's how you'd have to use the weapon. And it's also strong enough to kill an elephant, which probably means it's strong enough to kill a Deathclaw in one shot. Now, obviously, we didn't test that directly, but I bet, right? Like, I suppose we should do that real quick before we end the video, but it's just unfortunate that it's a little bit buggy, which makes it hard to recommend, right? Are we done? Did we finish everybody? They all came to us? No? Somebody's just hiding back here. Who's hiding like a little bitch? Dog meat, let's find the little bitch that's hanging out back here, hiding out. Coward.
What?
That was a legendary, I believe. It was hard for me to tell. I really came to zoom by that quickly. I missed, but that's where we get punished here, right? That shot though, nice, clean, headshot. Like it. That person have a missile launcher? They did.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit! Good thing I didn't get my shit blown up. Defiant is not like a super good effect, but you know, there it is. I think that should be the whole wave now, though, right? And I gotta remind myself, look, I'm manually reloading all the time, right? I gotta get out of here. I don't know why the alarm's not going off in my zombies in arcade mode. Let's spawn in a Deathclaw, though, just to, you know, say that we did. If it's like a gun that's supposed to hunt elephants and stuff, we gotta, like, spawn in some of the nastiest shit we can find and then kill it with it. And I'm gonna do it right just here outside Diamond City because I'm a psychopath. So, there's a way I can do that. Obviously, here I have this special grenade down in here, which is like spawn NPC. I gotta go in here to my cheat terminal. This is part of the cheat terminal in case you're curious about how to do this yourself. This is a different mod, obviously, but you know, showing it off here regardless. And we got the spawn NPC. We want to make sure they are an enemy, right? We want to make sure that we're gonna spawn in an animal, I guess. Yeah, there we go, Deathclaw. Okay, we're making sure we spawn in a Deathclaw. We're going to throw this grenade out here. Hello, Deathclaw. It's an enemy Deathclaw instantaneously. I mean, I guess we're not one-shotting it. We'll see how that actually works. One shot in the head did not die. So you got like taking a long time to reload, right? But absolutely not. I bet that's hitting it in the face. I bet if I was to hit it in the belly, which is where you're supposed to aim for a Deathclaw, obviously that's the Deathclaw's weakest spot. It might one-shot it. Well, I'm going to try it again just to show off. That's really the benefit of the gun, right? Is that you're supposed to be going for these one-shot kills. And it looks like it's going to. Yeah. So if you hit, like, things in their weak spot with this powerful bullet, you're kind of one-shotting everything. This one had a baby rattle. That's, like, dark. How did you get that, Deathclaw? Why do you have it? Obviously, the gun, it has some really janky sights. And, like, the sound is kind of weird. I mean, like, it's like I said, it sounds like it's supposed to be loud, but it isn't loud. I don't know how else to describe it. You guys let me know what you think. I did want to mention this mod is fully called the Fallout London Martini Henry ICI Experimental. Like, that's a long title. It's the Martini Henry, but technically from the Fallout London, like, modded DLC thing that's coming out, or did come out. I don't really know. You guys let me know about the Fallout London thing. Obviously, because it's a British gun, it was very British when we got it. It made British fucking music noises coming out of my fucking American video. I'm just kidding. It's fine. But, you know, I think there are some things to like about the gun. And it does function well at the very least. It does have that one-shot kill something potential. Reload, one-shot kill something potential. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you going to check out this one out for yourselves? You know, or is it too buggy for you and you're just not interested? The file size is too big, whatever, right? You guys let me know what you think. I appreciate all your thoughts and opinions down below. If you guys do want to check out the mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page where you can find this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.